Fuck! What is it? Someone collapsed. Neil!
Oh my God!
Neil! Neil, okay!
Guys, can you turn it around so it's fixed?
I came out of town down on the bike and the thing getting me cut. So I need to take the park up and fucking walk out fast.
I got this one. Okay, let's one and stop like these two.
And I'm being and they're trying to screw me.
Yeah.
What's up? Those videos and these images come from the 15th of the 1st 2024 from Roscrea in Ireland. Things are getting to an interesting stage at this point of the game, guys, and what we're seeing now here and what you have seen in those videos is members of An Garda Síochána, also known as the Gardaí, also known as the Irish Police, getting physical with native Irish people. Why? So they can put people from another country, and other countries I suppose I should say, into an area where the locals do not want them. Now, unlike Leo Varadkar, I do believe that you have a veto on who comes into your area. I do believe that you have a say. And I do believe that you should have a say and will have a say. What I think when you see these videos and images like this is this. And just to go off in a separate tangent, but somewhat related. If these people are behaving like this to force people into an accommodation that they are not wanted in by the locals, how do you think these people in uniform are going to act if this government get this hate speech law nonsense through? Do you think that they're just going to go, no, it's alright? I don't know about you, but when I see videos and images like this, I think to myself, these people will do it. These people would have been the same type of people, by the way, that when it came to the sniffles, they would have done anything that the government told them to do. No matter how ridiculous. And we know how ridiculous that was. And let's not forget, by the way, they wanted to make it a law that if people suspected you of having the sniffles and you were out and about, that they wanted to send people like these after you to make sure that you didn't go out. That's how ridiculous things got, and I think a lot of people forget that. But going back to this topic here, you were seeing this image and these images and indeed those videos be circulated online, which is hugely important because the media have tried to spin this and they have tried to say that protesters clashed with An Garda Síochána. I don't know about you, but it seems to me like Gardaí behaved like thugs in those videos. Now that comes as no surprise to anybody that has been on protests and has seen protests. They have seen the types of behaviour that they have been treated with when on those protests. Where does that sort of energy for the likes of government politicians that are up to no good? Why is it that none of these people with shady ties and shady histories and shady links, how come none of them have been arrested and questioned about what they've been doing and who they've been doing it with? Why is that? Why is it that you as a police force have voted a 98.7% no confidence vote in Drew Harris, your boss, and he is still sitting where he is sitting? Why is it that you are seeing Helen McEntee, who has absolutely no clue about what she is doing and is doing ridiculous things that are against the Constitution, I would argue. When you're trying to bring in hate speech laws, that totally goes against free speech. How is it that she still sits in the position that she does sit in? How is it that she can go out and import all of these people along with the rest of the government, and send them into areas and then claim, oh, I don't know why crime is rising. Oh, there's no link between immigrants and crime. Really? These are the people that we're dealing with. And they're getting their orders from elsewhere. Now, I don't know about you, but that's foreign interference in Irish politics and in Irish lives, isn't it? Not only that, but then you were seeing people that are being shepherded in to this area. One of them seems to be African and the other seems to be Asian. I didn't know that they were in the EU. Not that I give a fiddlers about the EU, but if you want to play the game, how is it that we have so many Africans and Asians and Indians here in this country? How? How is that? They're not member states. They can't all be asylum seekers and refugees, can they? And if they are, how come we're accepting so many? It's too many. How come these people are being brought into this country and they are given free houses? They are given money. No problem at all. Yet you are struggling to buy a house. House prices here in Dublin are 6 figures at this stage of the game. Why is this happening? Why are they doing that? You have to understand that these people that are above absolutely cannot stand you, and they are getting their orders from elsewhere to do exactly this. Now it comes to a point in time where I ask this: why did the people in uniform engage in this type of behaviour? Why did they do this? Why did they go? Why are they happy to go? Why are they happy to push people around people? Because I tell you what, lads and ladies, because there are ladies now here in Garda Síochána, a good diversity hires, I'm sure. When the going gets tough, and when I say the going gets tough, when someone does something to you like what happened to those poor innocent children on Parnell Street, people don't feel sorry for you. And they're not going to feel sorry for you when they see incidents like this. It's as simple as that. It's cut and dry. It's human nature. So what you're seeing here in this image here is what's called the ARU, the Armed Response Unit, with the baseball caps. These are basically the heavies of Garda Síochána. So the guys that are there in the background there, that are wearing the luminous stuff, they're just seen as rank and file, ordinary Gardaí. But these people here, on the other hand, that's a different kettle of fish there. Stab-proof vest, the whole lot. Amazing stuff, isn't it? How come you guys actually don't do your jobs? How come you're not out at the airport refusing people that are coming here illegally? Why are you not doing that? How come you're not down the docks doing an actual day's work and making sure that people aren't coming into this country illegally? How come you're putting out a statement that when people come here in a container and scarper off across the country, that you go, nah, it's alright, we're just going to leave them at it. We're not going to chase them. How ridiculous is that? It's clown world stuff. And then you see an image like this, and to me, this is the image that's going to be the thumbnail for this video, as you already know because you've clicked this video. And I think this really sums it up. You see a woman and you see her child, and you see these people in uniform, heavily armoured with their baseball caps, opposing her. This is where we're at. This is Ireland 2024, where these people are happy and obliged at this stage of the game, it must seem, to allow people that have come from outside of this country to be forcefully put into these areas. Now I know that we will have the left hand side that will screech about women and children as if they cared about them. These are the same dipshits that think that women can be men and men can be women. They can't tell you what a woman is. They are also the same people that gleefully and joyfully said that the repeal the 8 was a triumph. Now, that's also known as women's healthcare according to these people, but you and I really know what that is. As you can tell, I am pro-life. So anytime any of these dirtboards on the left hand side ever say that they care about women and kids, don't believe them. Where am I in all of this? I don't think Ireland should be taking any more people, whether they're men, women or children, from any other country. These people should be sent, if they are going from their country of origin to a neighbouring country. They should not be skipping over multiple countries to get into our country. This is an absolute farce. It's a disgrace. And the fact that these people in uniform are overseeing this says an awful lot. The final thing I would say is this: to the people in uniform that may listen to this video, or indeed to anybody that is related to these people, or any other individual that's in uniform. How do you look yourselves in the mirror? How do you look yourselves in the mirror? How does your family look you in the eyes with any sort of respect? Because you know what? I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror if I did something like this, if I carried out something like this. I would be deeply ashamed. And you will be remembered. You will be remembered. When it comes to nationalists eventually winning the positions that need to be won here in this country in elections going forward, just remember that you were the same people in uniform that stood opposite them. Just remember that your hometowns, your communities are being overrun and you're being priced out of houses, and future generations are going to be priced out of houses because of you. Because of you enabling all of this. This could stop tomorrow. You know the people that need to be arrested. They are politicians, they are NGOs, they are members of the media. You know these people. You know in your heart and soul, I'm sure, if you possess one, that deportations must be happening. You are seeing the nonsense that is going on each and every day when you get a ridiculous story coming out of the courts of Ireland of people getting suspended sentences for doing egregious, grievous things. How do you clock in every day knowing that? And how do you then go out against these people and treat them in this sort of manner? I don't know how you do it, because I wouldn't. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave the video there. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. Check out the links posted in the description down below also. And keep sharing this image, keep sharing these videos. Let people know what's going on. If you're someone that's thinking, I won't say anything now, say something. Because we only have one country. We have one future. And that's what we should be looking towards. Not this sort of nonsense here. This is absolute thuggery in my humble opinion, and this isn't to be tolerated here in this country. Get on the right side of history now, please, on Garda Síochána. I am asking you. It is the right thing to do to stand by your countrymen and countrywomen instead of allowing what is happening